Is it even possible to make $500 per hour working from home for Non-Techie? The short answer is yes, because I do. And in my opinion, anyone should do it. Because this is the perfect time to create your own economy before your employer may let you down. So, if you are spending your day on YouTube or Google looking for working from home jobs online or working from home jobs data entry, stop. In this video, I will show you exactly what I believe to be the biggest opportunity in 2020 if you are looking to start an online business or a work from home online business that doesn't require a lot of technical skills. And if you stay to the end, I will also give you a very special bonus. Now, in my case, it wasn't my employer to let me down, but it was a difficult decision that I had to make after having my daughter. You see, everyone has a moment in their life that brings them to reassess their current situation. Sometimes it is reaching a threshold and get so pissed about something that you make a real decision, a commitment that no matter what, you will do whatever it takes to change. Sometimes it's just a natural transition to the next phase of your life, like having a child. And suddenly, what was a dream job is not suitable for you anymore and you need to move on. For everyone is different, but for me, personally, my trigger, it was having my daughter. I knew that life would never be the same again and I had to make a decision. I was working in a managerial role in a very high demanding, high pressure environment, but to be honest, I really enjoy it. However, with a newborn and my wife close to the end of her maternity leaves, I had to make a decision. And this is exactly what I did. I decided that my daughter was far more important than my career. And I wanted to be part of her life and have great memories with her. So I had to figure out a way. It's like I have to figure out the next step. And obviously, an online business was a great choice because I could work from home and stay with her. But there are so many opportunities online. So what I did, I sat down and I wrote a list of criteria to find the perfect online business for me. So these were my 7 criteria. First, location independent. So I could work from home, I could travel with my family, basically having the freedom and not being constrained in any physical place. Second, flexible time. It's difficult to manage your schedule when you have children, and if you know what I'm talking about, just let me know in the comments below. Third, small team. In my corporate job, I had to manage the core team that was with me at the office, and then I had to manage a big team located all over the world. And it was very intense, so I didn't want to bring this complexity into my new business. Fourth, quality clients. It probably sounds weird, but I have decided what clients I wanted to serve even before having that clients. And this is something that I teach as well to my clients and to my students. Fifth, minimal customer service. This is something that most people don't even think about, don't take into consideration when they choose their online business. But having to deal with a lot of clients can be very challenging and very expensive because you have to hire people, you need systems in place, and so on. So I wanted to keep this very basic and focus on providing premium experience. 6, passive income. When you work for someone else, it doesn't matter how much value or revenues you generate for them, because as soon as you leave your job, your salary just disappears. And if you build your lifestyle based on it, you may find yourself in big trouble, my friend. So in my business, I wanted to have a sort of passive income component to stabilize my revenues and have more predictability and control over my future. And lastly, 7, possible exit. This is again something that not many people think about it, but I wanted to have a possible exit to my business. So if I wanted to sell it at some point, I could do it. And that's why my courses and my programs are on Wealth Creation University and not on the Cristian Fontanelli's website. Because Wealth Creation University is a brand and I can sell it in the future if I wanted for some nice profit. So those were my 7 criteria, and with this clarity I was able to easily remove from my list some of the most popular online business opportunities like Amazon FBA. I tried in the past. At that time I also have invested in courses and I had an accountability partner, but it wasn't for me and I lost money. I'm not saying that you cannot make a nice living out of it. I know people doing very well, but I don't think it's for everyone, especially if your financial situation is not great at the moment. Plus, you have to invest in the initial stock, deal with lots of customers, and as I said, I didn't want to have this complexity in my business. So for me, it wasn't a viable solution. On the same line, you have e-commerce and drop shipping. Again, logistic complexity, highly competitive, customer service, and in general, low profit margin. Lastly, pure affiliate marketing, which I have been doing for almost 10 years now. Never as my core business, but it's a great way to generate online revenues. If you are not familiar with this concept, it's pretty straightforward. Imagine 2 parties. One side you have the vendor, which is selling, products or services, and the other one you have the buyers, okay? And in the middle you have the affiliate that gets paid a commission every time someone introduced by him buys a product or service, and usually without no extra cost for the buyers. So it's a win-win-win situations where the vendor justifies the commission paid as a marketing cost, the buyers get the solution that he's looking for, and the affiliates get paid a commission to promote the vendor. So that's great. And if you check in the description below, you will see some example of affiliate marketing, as I like to recommend the services that I use or the books that I read if I believe that can help someone else as well. Truth to be told, you must have deep knowledge in digital marketing, and it takes some time before you replace your income with this model. Plus, you don't have much control over your clients once the company acquired them, and neither you have control over the products. So the company can change the agreement with the affiliates, the commissions, or really anything at any time. And I don't know about you, but I didn't like the idea to build my house on the sand. So as you can guess, this wasn't for me, at least not as my core business. So what did I do? I chose to focus on something slightly different, and what happened was pretty amazing. I thought, someone is already paying me to solve a problem. I have just to find other people with a similar problem and offer my service as a consultant or a coach, so I don't need to learn something new and I can easily start generating income with what I already know. It makes sense, right? So before submitting my resignation, I started growing my coaching and consulting business to replace my salary. It wasn't that difficult actually as I initially thought, and having a few clients on board before leaving my 9 to 5 gave me that confidence to negotiate with my ex-employer and acquire them as my consulting clients. Then, because I was working from home, I didn't have to commute to go to work, and at that time it took me almost 3 hours per day. It was just crazy. That was time away from my family that no one was actually paying. I didn't have to dress up and all the other corporate craps like useless random meeting organized by disorganized people. So I used the extra time that I had available when I was working from home to grow my coaching and consulting business and to put the systems and the infrastructure into place to acquire new clients and manage the one I had. And in the first 3 months alone, I was able to double my previous salary by working only a few hours per week. Today, I help people that are in the same situation as I was to build, structure, and grow their online coaching or consulting business to replace their current income and have more freedom and fulfillment in their lives. Imagine the feeling of having someone grateful to work with you because you are helping them to get results and improve their lives, rather than sitting all day in front of a monitor feeling unfulfilled, undervalued, and struggling to find the time with your family and friends. Now, when I started this channel, I wanted to speak more about investing and personal finances, but I think in this particular moment, I will share more content related to creating a lifestyle business to help those people that are facing financial challenges and need to quickly pivot from their job Why? Because they can create a lifestyle business and only then use the cash flow to invest and grow wealth fast. Now, you may be wondering, do you need any sort of coaching qualification to get started? And the answer is absolutely no. As long as you know how to create results for your clients. You see, when you are in your corporate job, people pay you for your time, but when you work online, you want to charge for a specific outcome, and the sooner you can help someone to achieve this outcome, more you can charge. It's kind of counterintuitive, but this is one of the biggest shifts in mindset that you have to make to become a successful online coach or consultant. Now, is this opportunity for you? First of all, I would suggest to write down what are your criteria. Because the beauty, especially if you are starting now, is that you can design the business that you want. Then ask yourself this question. What do I know that can create tangible results and improve someone else's life? I'll give you a few examples. It could be weight loss. If you're able to lose weight and now you can help other people to do the same, then this is a great way to make a living and change lives. Or if during your day job you are a Microsoft Excel wizard and now you can help someone else to speed up their work by helping them with their spreadsheets. That's another great way to earn a living and save someone else some horrible hours in front of the laptop and tons of frustrations. Or again, if you are very good at organizing your day and managing people, you can assist someone that needs to develop these skills and make a great living working from home. In my particular case, I've helped companies like Mindvalley, Success Resources, Microsoft Partner with their marketing and sales, and I had the opportunity to promote people like Tony Robbins, Jay Abraham, Robert Kiyosaki, Robin Sharma, Gary Vee, and many more over the years. So today, helping people that are in the same situation as I was to build, structure, and grow an online coaching or consulting business to replace their current income is quite fun. Maybe you have an idea and you are thinking like, I don't know, because there are already thousands of people selling what I could sell online. So why someone would choose me? And that's a great question, but it's normal to think in this way, especially if you are new to this. But the truth is that some people will relate with you, with your story, with who you are, with your personality, and maybe not with mine. So your unique situation or your unique experience becomes a strong selling proposition. Not everyone likes Tony Robbins, for example. And the fact that I have managed the marketing of his events in Europe for the last few years may repel someone to work with me. At the same time, if someone loves Tony Robbins and they want to work with someone that knows the ins and outs of the speaking and events industry, then I become a clear choice. Does it make sense? Let me give you another example. I left my corporate job to spend more time with my family and be part of my daughter's life. So to make this work, I had to overcome the challenge of working from home and run a business as a new parent. Now, if you are a new parent or you are trying to create a business online to get more freedom, to spend more time with your family and your kids, then you may relate with my story and decide to work with me. But not everyone does. And so it means that there is an opportunity for everyone. My suggestion is not to overthink this and just get started. Probably in the beginning, you will charge a bit less than what I do, but let me tell you, I know people charging much more than me. So it's definitely very doable. You have to be just very smart when you structure your online coaching or consulting offer, but this is definitely something that you can do if someone else is already paying you a salary to solve a problem. Now, let me recap why I think this is a great opportunity. It's easy to start. You already have the knowledge to create the results that people will pay for. You don't even need a website in the beginning. And in terms of investment, you can start your online coaching business without investing a penny. And as soon as you get your first client, you can set up the proper infrastructure for less than $200. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you will get notified when I release my next videos, because I will share with you exactly what softwares and tools you need to get started, and I will give you an overview of how to set up your lifestyle coaching or consulting business. The only extra investment that you may want to consider if you want to accelerate your results and avoid costly mistakes is to invest to get someone to help you to set up your infrastructure and systematize your business. Now, if you want to know more about creating your online coaching or consulting business, make sure to subscribe and smash the bell. Also, I'm about to launch my first online group coaching program where I will help the participants to create a profitable online coaching or consulting business starting from scratch. So if you are interested, I will leave a link in the description below to join the waiting list and claim a 50% discount when I launch this program. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.